Hey there, and welcome to the Contentment Creator Podcast, the show designed especially for creative entrepreneurs just like you who are committed to a beautiful life that's rooted in courage and contentment, and that's blooming with creativity and prosperity. I'm your host, Ellen Broen, a certified life coach, a singer, a mother, and a lover of alliteration, dogs, and deep conversation. This show is designed to become a part of your daily routine to help you, fellow contentment creator, dig deep, to clarify your life vision, catalyze your creative flow, and fuel your entrepreneurial fire in just a few inspiring minutes each day. Each Friday, we talk about CEO care, and today's episode is all about taking back your power and stopping the waiting game for things to be different. We've all had that thought at some point. If they were just a little more affectionate, if they communicated better, if they'd just put their dirty socks in the hamper instead of next to it, then I'd have a better experience. I'd be happier, more patient, more loving. My life would be easier. And so we wait. We wait for our partner to read our mind or make that change. To wake up one morning and suddenly become the version of themselves that meets all of our needs effortlessly. To finally get it, whatever it is, and fix the things that we believe are standing between us and happiness. Spoiler alert, this strategy, it doesn't work. When we place our happiness on hold, thinking, I'll feel better when they finally get it, we put ourselves in an exhausting cycle of frustration and disappointment. That emotional weight, it builds up. It impacts how we feel, how we show up, and even how much capacity we have for joy, rest, and creativity. Stepping out of the waiting game isn't just about having a healthier marriage. It's about having a healthier you. When we reclaim our power to shape our own experience, we stop outsourcing our well-being to someone else's behavior. We stop draining our energy trying to micromanage change. And in doing so, we actually create space for things that truly nourish us, whether that's deeper connection or simply the peace of knowing our happiness isn't contingent on someone else's timeline. So here's the truth pill to swallow today. Waiting for your partner to change before you allow yourself to be happy, fulfilled, or fully expressed is like refusing to swim because the ocean isn't the right temperature. You're just standing there, waist deep in water, waiting for the tide to adjust itself to you. Meanwhile, life is happening. Opportunities for connection, intimacy, and joy are passing by while you fixate on what isn't instead of working with what is. That doesn't mean your needs don't matter. It doesn't mean you should just accept feeling unheard, unseen, or unfulfilled in your relationship. But here's where most of us get tripped up. We assume our only two choices are either A, waiting for our partner to change, or B, ignoring our needs entirely. There is a third option, changing how we engage with our relationship, independent of whether our partner changes or not. So how do we do that? First, we stop playing the waiting game. If there's something you've been craving in your relationship, more connection, more adventure, more affection, ask yourself, am I giving this? If you want deeper conversations, are you initiating them? If you want more quality time, are you creating it? It's not about doing all the emotional labor or over-functioning for your partner. It's about shifting out of passive resentment and into empowered action. Next, let's talk about what to do when your needs aren't being met. Because yes, sometimes no matter how much we shift our energy, our partner is still missing the mark. This is where a lot of us either, 1, shove our needs down and tell ourselves they don't matter. Hello, self-abandonment alert. Or 2, become a full-time grievance collector, building a mental file of every way our partner has let us down. Hello, resentment alert. Neither leads to a fulfilling relationship. Instead, we have to name what we need and communicate it clearly without expectation, without passive aggression, and without resentment already simmering under the surface. Instead of waiting for them to just know, try something like, "Hey, I realized I feel most connected to you when we spend intentional time together. I'd love to plan a fun date this weekend. What sounds good to you?" Clear, direct, no emotional weight thrown on top of it. Now, let's get real about the difference between personal responsibility and toxic self-blame. Because there's a fine line between I have the power to shape my own experience and it's all on me to fix this relationship. If you find yourself feeling like your entire relationship is on your shoulders, like you're the only one putting in effort, that's a sign something's off. Healthy self-work means taking ownership of your part, not carrying the weight of the entire relationship while your partner coasts. So if you've been waiting for your spouse to change before you allow yourself to be happy, here's your permission slip to stop waiting. You don't need their permission to create joy, to foster connection, to experience love fully. You can start shaping the relationship you want right now. Not by force, not by control, but by shifting out of resentment and into action. And to connect this episode back to the root of CEO care, you don't have to wait for anyone to change in order to take better care of yourself, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. That's your power. Take it back. Thank you for being here with me today. Join me in my next episode if you're curious about fostering a strengths-based self-identity within your kids. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share the love by sending it to someone you know it would support, and by leaving reviews and comments. It would truly mean the world to me to hear from you and to support those you care about. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a day, and join me in my mission to help a world full of content creators become a world of contentment creators.